don't know. Hey everyone, Boomslang here. Welcome to the channel. So it is November 5th. It is day after election day. Hopefully your candidate got elected because mine sure as hell didn't. But anyway, it is what it is. So it is what today's Wednesday. And I figured, you know what? I think I'm just going to go live and see what all's going on out there. I'm not sure how the chat's going to look because I'm messing around with the chat too. Small font, medium or large font's good for me. All right. Anyway, well, I can type in the chat right now. I'm going to say, yo, and just hit that and see how it's supposed to show up on the screen automatically. Man, that's small, right? Let's go big. There we go. A little bit bigger. So I can read it because I'm old and getting reduced down to wearing my glasses. So while we wait for people to come on in, I'm going to go and get me a drink. And we're going to switch over the camera to the Insta360. And we're going to see how that reacts. And Cattywampus. Oh, there it is. Well, it's already focused on me. All right. Well, there we have it. So you guys are gonna get a good look throughout the stream at my garage. So I'm gonna give you a quick pan here now, so people who are maybe just coming in. So I've started going through, and I've sorted all these now. Sorted all these. Sorted all these. Sorted all these. Does the camera still see my head? Yeah, it still sees me. All of these, all of these, all of these, all of these, right? So from here to here, right over here, is kind of junk. Stuff I don't want to mess with too much, right? Commons. Everything from here. No, this is all part of that. Everything from here over is good keeper stuff so far. Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers, maybe fan favorites, stuff like that. I've sort of gone through this, but I never really identified this, so I have to go back through all this and identify it now, put it in its proper place, and then situate everything in here. Then I got to hit up my storage unit, the 10 by 10, full, over 850, 5,000 count boxes, and there's some 3,200 counters thrown there for good measure on top of that. So that I'm going to try to fit in here and somehow disperse, get rid of. The wife and I had a conversation today. I don't care if I have to, or bonfire them. I don't care. So that's where we're at. But I got to get my drink. So for those of you who are just stopping by, tuning in right now, let me go get my drink. All right. So I'll be right back. We'll switch you over to this and y'all can just kind of stare at what's behind me. Changing cameras now. Oh, you gotcha. And I'll be right back. Not much to see behind me, just more piles of cards, boxes. All right. As y'all can hear, the wife's doing laundry, so I'm gonna have to close the door to help cut down on that noise in the background. All right, so I got my beverage in hand. I'm out of Mountain Dew, so I'm reduced to just drinking some Pepsi and water today. So there we go. So that's good. Now, again, we're going to, see if I can make this a little smaller. I guess I can. It's got to just send it all the way. All right, so all the chat's going to show up on the screen right down there anyway. So it's all good. Yeah, so the Insta360, hopefully when I get it going, it's going to set up shooting straight down on what I'm sorting. So let's see how it's doing now. Ready? There it is. Oh, good shot of my profile. How does it look? Good? I don't have a turkey neck thing going on yet, do I? Not yet. How about my jaws? Are my jaws hanging down a little bit? Maybe a little bit right here. Yeah. All right. So I got so many boxes to go through yet. All right. So here's a box right here. And let's see if we can get some of these wires out of the way here. Okay. Yeah, lost you there, didn't I, fella? Yeah, feller. All right, let's turn this down and let's see if it'll stay looking down. That's the problem. This guy's got a mind of his own. I'm gonna have to shut him down. Turn off follow mode. There we go. So this box is, it's Leaf One, Upper Deck, whatever, hashtag. Scott, his box lid has been through the war, but what it does have in it is some kind of papers. Let's see. Let's see what this paper is. Oh, it's like a school book. Notes. Okay. Table of contents. Medigap is Medicare insurance. Medigap, all this stuff. I didn't put this in here. I don't even know what year this stuff was printed. But it feels like it's printed on newspaper stock almost. It's really super duper thin paper. TRICARE, union coverage, veterans benefits, some kind of coverage periods. Okay. Let's see. So, and another one. Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, 2009. Oh, so that's when this gentleman passed away. Who owned these cards was 2009. So, yeah. This is one of those boxes. A lot of this stuff in here is from that time because it was like 2 million cards in the 2.5 million. I mean, it was a lot. Could have been 3 million cards. I don't know. It filled up a U-Haul truck. I have a video about it, on it, whatever. Yeah, so I don't know why that's there. There we go. It's gone now. Okay. So anyway, welcome aboard. Feel free to say hello in the chat so I know who's out there and I can respond in kind. But what do we have here? So this looks like Collector's Choice from 95. So it's 94 total. So it's 1995 Collector's Choice. There's some A-Rods, and that's card number 1. There's some Jeters, card number 2. And they have price tags. It was tagged up in 1997. September of 97, April of 97 for these two. But it's a $2 price tag on both of those. The A-Rod was demanding more, $4. $4 on the A-Rods, yep. So And this might be the complete set here. I don't know. There's card 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 7 out of 7 so far. 8, 9, 10 for 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, it could be the whole set here. 15. This guy is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 out of 24 so far. So it might be a good sign that this is the complete set. 25 is Chan Ho Park. Here's some junior action. Who's 26? Some sleeved, some not sleeved. Junior, sleeved, not sleeved, sleeved, not sleeved, not sleeved. So junior only had $1.50 on. A-Rod had $4. But of course, A-Rod was like a prospect card or rookie card. So that's 26. There's 27. Tony Gwynn. Chucky Knobloch. It's 28. The Big Hurt is 29. Barry. Oh no, this is Matt the Bat Williams is going to be number 30. So we're doing pretty good. We've got 30 for 30. Let's get rid of that. Chili Davis is 31. 32 is Chad Curtis. 33 is Brian Anderson. 34 is Chuck Finley. 35 is going to be Tim Salmon. 36 is going to be Bo. So what can I do with this camera so you guys can see it better? Let's see. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Settings. Camera. If we unmirror, that's all that does. Now we're going to flip it. Is there a way to flip it? This one will take, no, it won't either. It won't take high def on that either. I thought there was a way I could turn the, flip the camera without flipping the camera. But let's see what we got to do. We will, if we have to, flipping the camera. No way, but that is what it is. I can tuck it up here maybe. Out of the way, kind of, sort of. Okay, there we go. And now it's looking off into the distance. Stop it. To get it back where it was. There we go. Now y'all can see everything the proper way without having to tilt your head. All right, we left off. Bo Jackson was 36. Drabek's 37. Bagwell's 38. Caminetti is going to be 39. I'm sorry. Biggio was 38. Bagwell is 40. Darryl Kyle's 41. 42, 43. It might be the complete set here. Eckersley is 44. McGuire's 45. 46. 47. Ricky Henderson is going to be 48. Yep. Steinbach's 49. 50 is Ruben Sierra. Yep. So it could be the whole set. And I'll do that. Behind the scenes, I'll have to go through this. And, but who's all in plastics in here? We've seen some big names already. There's Ozzie Smith. And next plastic is Sammy Sosa. Sorry about the glare. Piazza. Mondesi. Some Cliff Floyd action there. So yeah, I'm thinking it's a complete set. We've got the Jeter. We got the Jeter card. So that's a win right there. And we have a couple of those. I'm gonna wedge these back in here to keep them from falling over, but we should actually put them in a different box. So let me see what box I got that these cards can go into to start off their new life. Oh, I bet you I don't have the 5,000 count box sitting anywhere. Well, I take that back, maybe. That's a lid. That's a lid. Son of a gun. Some more lids, so I gotta have boxes somewhere. That's a 3,200 counter. I think not. It's gonna have to be a 3,200 count box, but it better be one that I got a lid for. That's all I can say. So do I have a lid for this guy? Let's see. Before we go any further, small lids. Smaller lids. All those lids are big. Big uns. Big uns. I don't know if this homemade lid will fit. I have some homemade lids. Will you fit? Oh yeah, yeah, you fit. Will you fit? Oh yeah, you fit. Very good, very good. We'll go on, go on. You're kind of cattywampus there for some reason, so might be a little too small. But you went on past a little bit sloppy big, but you're on the fit. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to transfer you guys from that box to this box. Give you a new home. So let's do that. Put you here. Organize them. And later on, I'm just going to have to go through these and I'll separate them out. See if I have a set or two. And then the rest just become singles. And then we'll get busted up into commons and Hall of Famers and all that good stuff. Rookie cards, whatever. And I'll show you here after this box. I'm going to show you some stuff that I did stumble across that was pretty nice stumbleage. I don't have to go dig them off the wall because I already put them over yonder, yonder, where the rest of them is. Oh, that's good. They fit in there with the sleeves and all nicely. And you can't just jam them in here because you don't want them bricking up later on down the road. You know what I mean? Because these are those glossy cards from the 90s that like to brick themselves up big time. Look, my stinking nemesis, Pedro Stinking Martinez. Forever in the annals of I hate you, dude, is his name. All right, so this box is done. That didn't go very far, did it? Ugh. Do a better job at tossing your boxes, Mick. There we go. All right, so now we got a new box to put stuff. Switch the camera real quick again. There we go. Go here. Go here. We go back to the. I don't know. We're on Insta360. Okay, we're good. I just gotta reposition the where I'm gonna go so you guys can see where I'm going. So let's do this. That's all the further up it's gonna go for me. All right, look at me, friend. No, you don't want to see me, huh? You don't want to see me. Anyway, I'm going over there. Over there. If it was, yeah. Live stream. Why? What's up? What do you got?
Huh?
What do you got?
Here, fix my hoodie. I'm just go shopping.
You got one. Pretty much fixed.
I'll be back.
All right,
I'll be down here.
that's fine.
Leave the door open.
All right, well, this is making racket.
You should get 7 minutes. You don't know how much.
Yeah, we know this thing keeps running for 2 hours after. Well, hop around that door. All right. Go, you. Bye. Out there. All right. I put the dog out. He hates. I don't know. It's so warm out there. It's probably 70 degrees outside, and he just doesn't matter. He just don't want to be alone outside. Got to learn to be outside by himself. He's a big dog now. All right, we're back. So, like I said, I wanted to. Hey, Jeff, what's up? I wanted to show you. I was going over here, so I got to get some boxes from over there. Something I came across. Now it's not going to do it. Come on, man. Straighten up. Fly right. I tell you what, this camera is so. All right, stay there. So I'm going to go over here. I got to grab some boxes just to show you what I found the other day while digging. Let's see. Going through these boxes. Here's a box here that is, whoa, okay, messing the camera up a little bit. right. So this box here is almost filled, not quite. It's a little bit shy. All right. It's a 3,200 count box, and it's so it's we got a couple hundred missing from there, but this one's packed, and this one's pretty packed. It's like 50 or 100 cards shy of that one there. But it's like, say, 2,800 cards. This one whole row is some 71 tops. All right. 71 tops. I got to get on camera there. Now I got an issue with the camera being turned again. Oh my God. And this wire is what's doing it. Move that there. All right, now move you back. All right, so some nice, and I bumped the wire that sent this. So here's a nice Earl Wilson. Now I gotta unmirror everything because everything's backwards. Now I gotta go settings, camera, turn off mirror, and there we go. Booyah kasha. Now we can see everything. So here's a nice Earl Wilson, right? I mean, these cards are notorious for having some border issues and stuff like that, but still overall. Are we going to find a Munson in here? I doubt it. I think it was card like number 60, right? Or something like that, 40 or 60. So I don't know where we're at number-wise. This here has a $4 price tag on this one here, Leo DeRocher. All off-center and boogered up corners, and it's a high number, 609, though. How about the Mets team photo? 641 has a $14 price tag. Jesus criminy. I don't know. Would you buy that for 14 bucks? Another one. There's 3 of them there with a $14 price tag. Here's a $4 price tag on some rookie cards. Let's see. Yeah, nobody worthwhile. Same with this one, $4, but because it's high numbers, you can demand that. A $4 price tag for this guy here, Marty Martinez, and a $4 price tag on Ken Tatum, which even has a crease there. Amazing. But whatever you want, whatever. So there's our, apparently they're set up, like here's 500s. And these are 600. So that's why they're separated like that. Jim Perry. No price tag on him. Jim Perry, no price tag. Another Jim Perry, no price tag. Another Jim Perry. Wait, this one has a $4 price tag. It's card number 500. There's one there. There's one there. 3, 4, 5. And that one's got a big mark right there. 6 Jim Perrys. Nice. 72s. So we got, over 1,000 1972s and 971s in that box, right? And then, while we're still pulling, I'm going to pull down another box. This is a box. Ugh. Here we go. This one's fuller than that one. Never mind, it says miscellaneous football. This is full of, it says 1972 tops. Yeah, and these are jammed in here. More 1972 tops baseball. And these are jammed. And this is a full 3,000, 3,200 cards in here. There's the strikeout leaders, Vida Blue, Mickey Lolich. $1.75 on that card. So this was all part of the 70, the Trenton lot that I bought. Johnny Bench. I don't know why Kurt's in a top loader, but Kurt's in there. But so another whole box of 72 Topps baseball. But wait, we're not done. Okay. Another box. We're getting closer and closer to the camera. This is all 72 Topps. There's Carlton Fisk rookie card right there. Haven't pulled that one out because it had plastic on it. So this one's got a crease on it. That would not fly at all. So here's another 3,200 count because they're all tucked. They're jammed in here on the sides, right? Giants team cards, Dodgers, 522, Reds team card, 651. Here's some Al Olivers. He's on this side, jammed in on the side. Just some Steve Renko, like Joe Pepitone, Steve Renko, and Dick Dietz in action photos, cards. But wait, there's even more. Oh, let's see. Oh, one of the 5,000 counters. Was it 72, I believe, too. It's insane. It's insane. Gonna have to make room. Hold the phone. I'm gonna take this off from here. Stack it on the floor right here under the table for now. There you go. Take miscellaneous football off under the table. Take this one off under the table. And the next one is this one. This says 74, 75 Topps on it. I wrote that on there, so I know what's in here, but it's on the top when you stack them. So here's a bunch of 1975 Topps baseball. Two rows of 75s and 74. So it's a row and a half of 75s, and then a little under row and a half of 75s, and a row and a part row and a half of 74s. So there's 74 and 75 Topps. So like I had sorted through some of this stuff and I didn't identify everything and separate it properly. So it's kind of what I'm going through now. Sorting and separating properly. Here's a box here that's not full, but it's segregated down to 1977 Topps in here. So we got about 2 rows of, I don't know why these are on this side here, but about 2 rows of 1977 Topps. And speaking about 77 Topps, what I found loosely in some boxes were this Topps buyback. 77 Topps buyback. So that's pretty cool. You know what? We got some sleeves. You might as well sleeve this guy up. We're going to stick him in here with the regular ones. Who cares if he's a buyback or not? We'll stick him in there. 74, 79, some 69s here that have to be checked out. There's some kind of Road to the Majors. Greg Luzinski, 1978 SSPC Incorporated. In 1968, a 1968 graduate of Notre Dame High School in Niles, Illinois, Greg had an awesome scholastic career in 2 sports. He was Notre Dame's most valuable player in both football and baseball. Yeah, well, he's a big guy, so of course he can play football and be good at it. Right? But anyway, there's some, and they're in tucked down here on the side. Now, why are these even on the side here? That's insane. All right, let's pull them out. See what we got. What's going on here? I don't know. Just some more. Turn back the clock with Yaz. Tom Seaver, Steve Garvey, Lou Brock. So that's those. We'll stick them on the end here. It's down here. Oh. I'll stick that down here on the end. There's a Thurman Munson right there. Very nice. But that's that box. I'm going to pull them off right now and stick them underneath here. All right. We're not done yet. All right. This one here was this one here is some new stuff. All right, this is newer stuff. But still, let's get the camera straight. Let's see if we can get it to point out more. Lockdown. Stop it. There you go. So this is a box that's got a mixture of stuff in. So it's not part of the old stuff, because here's a box topper of Christian Yelich, some cards that are in top. Oh yeah. So these are my returns from PSA from, I don't know, long time ago. It was a Cal Ripken autograph that said, nope, not real. A Hank Aaron autograph. Won't put it on camera. Hank Aaron autograph said, not real. I guess what's going on with the mirror? I thought, all right, we'll fix the mirror. Camera. Mirror, camera. No, what's going on? Oh, because I changed the angle. I don't know. All right, back to the camera. Settings. Camera. Unmirror. Okay. I don't. Anyway. Don Drysdale. It's signed right along here in ink. Hard to see it because it's on the dark. Came back. No good. Another ink. Catfish Hunter signed along here in pen. They said no bueno. And a Sandy Koufax came back. They said, nah, pal, no, not good. So those were, I sent in like 15 autographs, and 1/3 of them came back as not real, not legit, according to PSA. Anyway, so this is not old stuff. It's not. When I say not old, it's not 70s. It's, I don't know what it is. It's a hodgepodge of everything. So that's not kind of what I was looking for. But we'll put it down there anyway on the floor. We're stacking them down there. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn this. I'm going to turn this laptop. So hopefully y'all can see me. Let's do this little magic camera. Webcam. There you go. So now you guys can see where I'm going to get these boxes from, because Insta360 is just it doesn't track and it tracks. So this box here is a bunch of 84 tops. I have another box of 72s. I'm not sure where it's at. And a Booyakasha here. I'm gonna have to put it up here a little cockeyed. I said cock. Now this is a hodgepodge of stuff too. Yeah, this is just a hodgepodge of a mixture of stuff. Not what I'm looking for. It's still good stuff, but not the stuff. All right, we're gonna put that right there for now onto the table. Let's go get another one. Ooh. Right here. Hodgepodge of stuff. I think I had a 5,000 count of 72s. Those are 84s. That's a hodgepodge of stuff. Anyway, you guys get the idea. I found a whole bunch of some mixture of something or another. What this is? Here you go. This box is here because Airtime reminded me. Oops. Airtime, Jeff Airtime, reminded me. I'll switch cameras here in a sec. That all right. Mr. Airtime reminded me that I still had some urine stain top loaders, probably in my garage, he said, or in the storage unit. So I'm like, nah, I think I'm done. Well, he was right. There's urine stained top loaders here. Slightly urine stained. And I came across another box. I had a whole bunch of them in, but here's a bunch of old top loaders that are raring to go to prospective buyers. So he was right. I was wrong. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm all out. I don't think I have any more. What's in his? Stand and Deliver, 24 of 24, Frank Thomas, in the old school screw down. Has a $30 price tag. This must have been a flea market pickup or something. Definitely didn't pay $30 for it, but yeah, that has a $6 price tag. I don't think so. There's a nice Piazza though. Top Stadium Club. Had an $18 price tag. Don't think so. 75 cents, a buck, $1.50, 50 cents, free, $1, $1.50, just yellow, $1. These are ridiculous prices. Never paid those prices. They're nuts. Here's a new car, J-Rod. No price tag on him. Man, Pedro, my nemesis. There's Donnie Baseball. And here's home run history. Barry Bonds, 175 out of his whatever 700 and whatever he's got, 736 or whatever he's got. I don't know what his record is. This has a $10 price tag on it. It's Greg Maddux. It's a Fleer Tradition in the clutch. I don't think so. Don't think so. Anywho. So, Mr. Airtime was right. I did have some urine stained top loaders floating about. But let's get back to sorting some of these other boxes out I got laying around right behind me here. What is in this one? Oh, Dave Burba. It's a Dave Burba. Now, you know, I'm gonna do it. If I do it, I get a whipping, but I'm gonna do it anyway. All right, spin it that way. Hopefully now, yeah, now we can all see. So there's Dave Burba, minor league. There's scoring here from. These are notorious for bricking too. So if you get a good set of these together, good on you. Where the Dave Burba goes. Guess he's going back there. Going back there where he came from. What are these? Fleer checklist. Let's go with this set. Whoever this prospect guy is. Maybe it goes with this. Victor Alvarez, pitcher prospect. Satoru Komiyama. Jorge Nunez. Jeff Austin. Sean Sedlak, whatever. Earl Schneider. Ken Huckabee. So Tugachi. Never heard of these guys. Brian Millett? No. Kazisha Ishii. Mark Corey. Rene Reyes. Luis Garcia. I don't know. Don't know. Never seen these cards before. I may have seen them in the box, but never seen them like advertised or anything. And apparently this is another part of them. I don't know. I bet there's a whole almost 2 rows of them, and then we got some score in here. So that definitely will need to be gone through yet. All right, we're going to put you back there for now. Let's stick with these little ones, shall we? The little ones. These little shoe boxes. Tape's falling off. Little shoe boxes are, what's this got in it? So this is properly marked. This is triple play. It has stickers on there. Numerous stickers. Finally ended up with triple play. 95 Fleer sticker at one point, and don't know what the other sticker was, but had a couple different items in this box before it finally settled in at 95 Fleer, yeah, 93 triple play. Well, that's not up my alley at all, so we'll go through that another time as well. But at least we're checking them out. Here's this one says 2003 vintage. 2003 wasn't a vintage year. It's got a big ass top loader protector there. That's urine stained. Here's the checklist. Nice. They put these big ugly checklists in the series. Turn this box. I don't know, they're supposed to be that way. That's the back of the cards. All right. So Oh, there's a 65 design. That's cool. So this is an Upper Deck product. Yep. Josh Beckett, AJ Burnett, Jean-Pierre, Derek Lee, Luis Castillo, Roberto Alomar, Edgardo Alfonso, Jeremy Burnett. So he's number 111. Let's just see who's number one. Oh, check this. Says Troy Glaus. Okay. And they're in here upside down. Don't know why. Is there a Jeter in here? Hard to tell. Who's card 100? Jim Thome, who's card 150. Ralph Kiner, who's 200 then. Harmon Killebrew, who's 250. Chipper Jones. Derek Jeter is card number 275. 275. All right, so it's probably in this row here if you're going on the. So let's see if we have the Jeter. We got the Giambi, 211. Bernie. I got 4 Bernie. Oh, there's a Soriano. Ventura. 1 Posada. There's another Bernie. Is he out of place? Yep, 213 is Bernie. Checklist. I didn't see the Jeter, so the Jeter's not here. There's a checklist with Ichiro. So we blew right over 275. Oh, we're not there yet. Okay. Never mind. I take it back. Okay, you guys go. I'm going to put you back upside down. There's Mo Rivera. Mark Burley. There's Posadas. Burley is 203. He's way out of spot. So Posada is back here. Posada is number 215. 13, 215. Those checklists are out of place. All right, checklists are all out of place. Checklist, and then these guys. So we've got this going so far. Right now. Yep. Moose. Yogi. Phil. Mo. That's 219. And we jumped to 230s, really? Okay. That'll tell me there might be a hole in this stack. So where's 203 at? There's some of them upside down, right side up. Jeez Louise. $200. There's the Big Hurt. There's Burley. I don't think they're all here because, like, this is card 200. Big Hurt's 202. So 201's missing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're talking about a complete set here. 240s, 237. Okay, 230s. 230s. You know, whatever. They're out of whack here, so let's just find the Jeter. That's what we're looking for. 207s. They're out of whack. God dang it. And there is, that's it. Where's the 275s? I'm not seeing any. Well, that stinks. $280, 79, 78. Yeah, nope. Big stack missing unless they're they're over here somewhere, which I doubt. Well, I guess you never know. No, 95, 100s. But they're not in numerical order, so who knows, right? But they kind of look like it. Like from the card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Card 8 there. No card 8. And there's 9, 10, 11, 12. So the Jeters are missing. Probably some other key cards are missing. Not the set. Not the complete set. Can't put the set together. So that'll get busted up into comments and everything else. I need a drink here. Wet my whistle. All right, give me a minute. I gotta go check on my dog. She can go back in there. So, yeah, my friend, we can go here. We're gonna check on my dog real quick. I got him outside. Laundry's done. Lay down on your bed. Lay down on your bed. All right, so yeah, dog's in. You cry, baby. Mr. Pasty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You see, Mr. Pasty. There you go. Rash. Ooh, there. All right, we gotta start going through these other boxes though. There. Back there. Let's see, what do we got here? All right, here we go. Because if we go keep looking at the older stuff, which is nice to share with you guys, we don't get to see the what I need to sort through. So this is some score from, or Pinnacle, I guess, from 93. Yeah, 92 is the last year. So this is 92 Pinnacles. A couple of like a 200 of them maybe. What's on the back though? Yeah, okay. And that looks like we've got some Fleer, maybe some update. Nope, just some regular Fleer from 87 Fleer. Now what do we got here? We got a small stack of some Leaf from 92 Leaf. Oh, look, this is where Dave Burba belonged. Oh, okay. Very nice. You know what? There's a YouTuber that I discovered that I think he's got a card here. Let me look it up. See if I can get the number on there. He's a YouTuber that played minor league baseball for the Reds. So let me just look it up here real quick. Mouse. Hello, there you go, Mr. Mouse. So let's go and look for, what the heck was his name? Go to eBay. No, not that. What the heck was his name? I've got to go to YouTube. I just saw his video today, so maybe it's in my search listings. No, it's not in there because it just came across in my feed. Dang it. Subscriptions though, I subscribe to him, so maybe he's under a new subscription thing. I'm looking for him here, guys. Bear with me. No. Come on, friend. Where you at? Dang it. It's on my computer. It was on this one, I thought. I think this one are upstairs, but I don't see it. Show more. Not Baders. Nope, nope, nope. Looking. Nope, nope. Still looking, guys. Going through all my all the things that I'm subscribed to because I subscribed to them. Show less? No, I have more than I'm subscribed to than this. Way more than that. All right. So I go to my channel. Now, where's my? See, it should show up right here. All right, there we go. Not featured channels, but subscriptions. Let's click on this. There we go. Let's see who comes up now. I wish it would come up alphabetically. God dang it. It doesn't do that. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I'm not going to find it. It came across my feed. You know how freaking YouTube is now with the notifications. You don't get them. Let's put it that way. You just don't get them. Anyway, back to StreamYards. All right. So anyway, so he's got a minor league card, but it's not one of these nice brown bordered ones. I think it's one just like this. It's a high number, like that's 632. He played in the Reds, so these are the Cardinals. He was a pitcher. Now I'm going to go through this and see if I can find his card. So he just put up his wall display, and he had a bunch of cards, and then like in one display case, he had people that he'd played for that were his manager or a coach during his minor league career. And the first one was Ferguson Jenkins on the card list as it went across the. Put these brown ones off by themselves. But now that we've got them, let's. I'm just trying to collect this whole set. There are Thousands of these too. Like this is card 275. That's a low number. Card number 7. Wow, 07. As soon as I say that about high numbers, then I get some relatively low numbers. Card 118. Like some of these Padres guys or the Las Vegas Stars guys I met because I was living in Vegas back then. And I left there like 1991 is when I moved out of Vegas and moved back home. There's the Dave Burba. Dave, we found you. Hold on, Dave. Dave? Dave's not here. Hold on, Dave. I don't know if you're in this box or what box you're in, Dave, but I don't think it was this one, Dave. Hell no, not this one, Dave. Oh, well, you was in the box, Dave, somewhere. I may have put you back over here. Yep, there you are, Dave. Found you, Dave. There's the Dave Burba. It's got a crease on it. Dang. Oh, well. There's the Dave Burbas. But this one's got a huge manufacturer from the going through the press. It got creased. Hard to see on camera, but it's there. Right through there. I can get the maybe get to see it, but it's down along the green. Green. There you go. Got a little glint of it. There it is. So you know what happens to him? Trash. Wish I could find the guy's name. Brown. This is just a drop in the bucket. That's card 445, 316, 190. Look, it's Jimmy Labritz. It's Jeff McKnight with a helmet that actually fits his head. Jimmy Vatcher, I got autographs of him. He played for the Stars. I don't know if I'm going to find it. Let's be honest here. It's like looking for that needle in a haystack. Oh, here's a card that's got something on the back. And it's got a tear on it. More wood grain bordered cards. He's got the manager's drool on his chin. Come on, dude. Not in public. Suck butt. He was a kiss ass, I bet. I think my wife is home. I might have to give her a hand bringing in the groceries. So stand by. I'll be back. Come on, you. Get on your bed. Go, lay down. Go, on your bed. Go. Lay down. No, you done. Go to bed. about the guy coming back. I went upstairs and the other dog because he got in the laundry basket. My wife folded the wash rags and he pulled them all out. And now they got to be washed again because he slimed them all up. But the guy's name was Glenn Cullop. Cullop. And it's not one of these cards. It is not. He's got them in a different set. But he does have 4, but trading card database only shows 2. But the guy's name is Glenn Cullop. Cullop. But it's not one of these. But he played in the Reds minor league system. So there you go, Glenn. There's your shout out. Sorry I didn't find your card. But it's in the different sets. But anyway, so we got these minor leaguers here, which really don't mean a hill of beans unless you got a big name under the like the all-star cards here, whatever these guys are, like Ricky Rhodes and Kerwin Moore and Doug Gogolski, Don Sparks, Roberto Hernandez. That dude's a pitcher and he's posing like a catcher. He's a pitcher. And he's got a catcher with the backstop in there. Brian Ahern, not Ryan Ahern. Andahar Cedeno. Jeff Mutis. Willie Ainsley. There's that. Yeah, Yankees again. Matt Murillo. Sterling Hitchcock. Darryl Rentliv. Andy Cook. Derek Lee. And so on. All right, got a message. Oh, there's my phone. Right there in front of me. If it was a snake, a poison snake, I'd be dead right now. All right, wife says, I'm on my way home. I have like 4 bags of groceries. So she's going to need help when she gets here. So I'll message back. Okay. Honkhorn. So I can help. Can come help. Honk the horn. Eep, eep. All right. So then we also have some of these studio cards. Okay. Got a couple hundred of these. And then we've got some of these 93 or 94 tops. 93 tops. There's a Bo Jackson. Very nice. Charlie Huff. Can't forget old Charlie. Been playing since 72. Mark Grace. Ricky. And so on. What's in here? Some 92 leaf. 91 leaf. Okay, 91 leaf. These were 92 leaves. Yep, 92 leaf. Looks like we've got some 90 Donruss and some, oh, there's a 85 Donruss. Jack Morris, very nice. Got some upper deck here. Enough Reggie Jeffersons to last a lifetime. Todd Zeal, another Zealio. There's Mosi Salou rookie card. And And it looks like we may have some Dunruss puzzle pieces here from Harmon Killebrew. Okay, so there's the last one. Missing one there. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 10, 11, 12. Where you at? No, we're missing it. We're missing one. We got 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 51, 54, 57, 60, and 63. I think that's the last one is 63. Yep. So we're missing one for the complete puzzle there. And this is just extras for the Killebrew puzzle, which is pretty cool. Now we got 90 Dunruss here, so let's check them out, shall we? Do we have the Ken Griffey Jr. Diamond King? A couple bows and that's it. Are any of these the error cards for the All-Star cards? All-Star Game Performance, nope. So we've got Bo, Zeal again, Sony, Draybeck, Mitchell, Bo, Sierra corrected, Bo Jackson corrected, Kirby was corrected, Bernie rookie card, Kirby correct, Bernie rookie, Grissom, Ricky Henderson, Delano DeShields, Grant Morris, Mitchell corrected, Tony Gwynn corrected, Will Clark corrected, Stewart correct, Boggs correct, Bonilla, Dion, Mike Greenwell, Tom Glavine, Dave Stewart, Canseco, Schmaltzy, Barry Bonds, Ojo correct, Sierra correct, Puckett correct, Bernie again, Sheffield, Bonilla, Dion, Martinez, Combs, Bo Jackson correct, Sandberg correct. What is that racket? Street sweeper? No idea. That was rackety. I wonder if they're picking up leaves and I wasn't ready. Hold on. Yeah, that was a trouble, sucking up leaves. Which the township said they didn't want to do this year. And they always do it too soon because the leaves aren't done falling. So whatever. It is what it is. Big Mac, correct. Boggs, correct. Gwen, correct. Bo, correct. Grace, Greenwell, Bonilla, Sheffield, Shields, Schmaltzy, Glavin, Schilling, Ruben Sierra, correct. Bo is correct. Sandberg, rest in peace, is correct. Molitor, Abbott, Bart Giamatti, Tony Gwynn, Yount, Williams, Mitchell, correct. Paul O'Neill, McGriff, Grace, Clark, and now it's going back up the other side of the street. There's the correct Schmaltz, not the Glavin. Bonilla. Sandberg, another message. Airtime message. Rest in peace, Mike Greenwell. Airtime says. Strawberry, Puckett, Hojo, correct. There's Greenwell again. Sandberg, correct. Sandberg. Bonilla. Bo. Now, I'm trying to figure out why would these all be in here? They have the dot. No dot. So it doesn't matter. Smolty, correct. Bernie, rookie. Hojo, correct. Sierra, correct. Sheffield, Glavin, Shields, Greenwell, Bonilla. Okie doke. Sheffield again. That's the wife telling me to come help her get the groceries. Will Clark, correct. Stewart, correct. Hey, Randy Johnson for the first time. Giamatti again, Sandberg, Canseco, Greenwell, and Mitchell. All right, let me go help the wifey, or I'll have a bad life. You've been bad.
Peppers. It's the peppers the next day. I know. That's bullshit. I know. He's a baby.
Come on, hurry up.
Mommy. Oh.
All right. Groceries. I forced him out. Yeah. Had to push the dog out the door. That's the way it goes. All right. Groceries are in. So I had like 4 bags. There's the smolt's correct. Smolty, Bonds, Stewart, Brett, Stewart, Glavin, Bo Jackson, Trammell, Molitor, Jim Abbott, Yount, Canseco, Gwynn, Bonds, Matt Williams, Grissom, Henderson, Yount, Puckett, correct, Bernie again, O'Neill, Gooden, McGriff, Ojo, another Bo, Molitor, Abbott, Glavin, Stewart, Yount, Molitor, so we'll put these right in here because well, it's where they're going. Matter of fact, I want to put these in there as well. If we're going to be sorting this box now, I guess we're sorting, but it takes so long to sort a box. I know you guys probably don't want to see all this, but yeah. Jackson, Trammell, Sandberg, Larkin for the first time, Boggs, Quinn, Jackson, Sandberg, Carter, Canseco, Sandberg, Strawberry, Ozzy, correct, Harold Baines, correct, Trammell, Sierra, correct, Williams, Glavin, Bonilla, Sheffield, Dion, Grissom, Ricky Henderson again, Ronald DeShields. A lot of the same cards here, so Puckett for the first time there. MVP Puckett anyway. Strawberry. Cone for the first time. Matt Williams, Bonilla, Dion, Dr. Gooden, McGriff, Molitor, MVP, Sandberg, Williams, Ricky, Grissom, Schmaltz, correct. correct. Henderson, Williams, Brett, Greenwell. It looks like a lot of these Matt Williams are just slightly out of registration. That one's focused. That one's not. That's just out of registration. Another one that's out of registration. So 3 out of 4 so far, and more than that, but right there, 3 out of 4 were out of registration. Strawberry, Puckett, Canseco, Grace, Williams, another one out of registration. Henderson, Grace, Shields, Grissom, Ventura. Can never figure out which one of these is correct. I think it's this one's correct. Yeah, the Angels is correct. So he's a righty, and the ones where he's batting lefty is the reverse negative. Seiko Jackson, correct. Clark, Henderson, Grace, Grissom, Greenwell, Bo Jackson, Schmaltz, Grace, Sandberg, correct. Sierra, Bonilla, Grace, Shields, Sanchez, Sanders, Sandberg, Abbott, Greenwell, Yount, Bonilla, Abbott, Molitor, Abbott, Sandberg. Bada boom, bada bing. There are times I'll just sit down there for hours at night, well, standing. So my knees lock up, they hurt. Robbie Alomar times a few. Schmaltz times a few. Sheffield. Canseco times a 4. Bo Jackson, Bernie Williams, Bo Jackson. Bonds, there's a first Nolan Ryan. 665, King of Kings. That's correct. Albert Joey Bell. Sorry, not Albert, Joey. Bonds. Williams, Grissom, Henderson. Sandberg, Sheffield, Seal, Sheffield, Sanders. Hojo, Schmaltz. Tony Gwynn, correct. Eric Davis for the first time. Hojo, correct. Eric Davis, All-Star, correct. Bernie again. Ricky, Matt. Okay, we got Stewart, Bonilla, Strawberry, Bo, Bernie, Will, Clark, correct. Bernie, Kirby, correct. Sierra, correct. Bo, Bobby, Abbott, Glavin, Abbott, Grissom, Stewart, Mitchell, correct. Henderson, Mitchell, correct. Cal Ripken for the first time, correct. Stewart, correct. Boggs, Tim Raines for the first time. Tony Gwynn, MVP. Deion Sanders, Sheffield, the Shields, Sheffield, the Shields. Boggs, correct. Stewart, Will Clark, correct. Bo Jackson, McGuire, correct. Sandberg, correct. Larkin and Tony Gwynn, correct. This is running about a 50-50 mix of commons and keeper cards, I'd say. Grissom, Greenwell, Gordon, Bo Jackson, Yount, Sierra, correct. Barry Larkin, Kevin Brown, Grissom, Bonilla, DeShields, Davis, Schmaltz, Molitor, DeShields, Williams, Mitchell, correct. Mitchell, correct. Sandberg, Cone, Clark, correct. Glavin, Bo, Bobby, Boggs, Brown, Sandberg, correct. Mark Grace, Bonds, Schmaltz. And finally, the last little bit right here. Grissom, DeShields, McGuire, Giamatti, Bonilla, Brown, Grissom, Henderson, Boggs, correct. McGuire, correct. Mitchell, correct. Clark, correct. Stewart, correct. Schmaltz, correct. Bow. Some spooge there on the Randy Johnson card. Gibson, Molitor, Bow, Boggs, McGuire, Andre Dawson for the first time. Sandberg, correct. Will Clark, and then we got a Todd Van Poppel straggler there. So, yeah, it's about a 50-50 mix. Maybe a little bit more on the non-keepers. This one goes in there, so let's go through this stack next. We've already kind of looked at these, so we're just going to blow through them because there were no keepers in this stack. To Reggie Sanders, Todd Zeal, Van Poppel, more Van Poppels. There's Abbott. Lipstash, broken bat. The 3 Rooskies. More Rooskies. Alan Martin, Ryan Thompson. Lipstash, broken bat again. Sterling Hitchcock. There's Junior, nice all-star. Another Van Poppel, put you there. Gerald Williams, another Van Poppel. My nemesis Pedro's here. Sandberg. Glavin. 2 good ones there. Maddox and Clemens. We'll go there for keepers. We're not done yet, though. So we got to put these back a little bit. There we go. Avery. No. Jackson. Jeff Kent. Dion. Charlie Huff. A lot of Marlins here. David Weathers became a Yankee later on in his career and was a good Yankee pitcher. There's Glavin again. There's Mark Grace. There's Ricky. Abbott. Bo. Lipstash, broken bat again. Got some good cards out of that. Not bad. Okay, we'll put that there now. All right, let's go through these now, I guess. Stewart. I have to stop and take a drink here in a minute. Bonds on the checklist. Dawson. Caminetti. Palmero. Dave Parker, rest in peace. Rigetti, Marvin the Martian. That would be Willie McGee. There's Gary Varsho, Dalton's dad, card number 500. Dale Murphy. Bobby Bowe. Romero. Charlie Huff. And I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Kevin Nomas. Sandy Alomar Jr. Rest in peace, Sandy Alomar Sr. Rags again. Griffey Sr. Jack Morris, I much missed him. Palmero, Moss again. Strawberry. Edgar Martinez. Checklist of Strawberry. I unplugged it. I unplugged it. Yeah. Dwight Evans. Don't want to gloss over him. Strawberry checklist. Gary Carter. Barry Bonds. Kevin Moss again. Randy Johnson. Edgar Martinez. Strawberry again. Sandy Alomar. Edgar Martinez. Carter. Yep. Yep, might as well make that up. Carter. Start it now. Ed Smiley, looking for anything in particular? No, I'm just pulling out like Hall of Famers and fan favorites and, stars and superstars, stuff like that. Nothing in particular, just separating all the commons from, anything that, might be of a little bit value above just a common card. But if you weren't here the whole time, Ed, I did show some of the stuff that I found off camera because I come down here a couple times a week trying to go through, that's Carter, going through this garage to sort out stuff and just get organized. There's the Barry Bonds checklist. And as soon as I get done with this stack here, I'll show you. There's Dave Winfield, Benito Santiago, checklist of Sandy Alomar Jr. again. This car got a crease. It's got something up there. It's not a crease, but it's a mark or something. Winfield again. Sandy Alomar Jr. again. Rest in peace, senior. Joe Carter. Palmero. Cobra. Rest in peace, Cobra. All right, so that's it for these. That stack, that row is done now. What I found was, I'm just going to put it on top of here. Let's see, where are these? These are just commons, right? They're not commons, but they're not what I want. But as I was going through my stuff, ooh, that's not good there. I mean, nothing to speak of. All right, who sent the message? Airtime. Nope. Don't know what that is. Politicians. Still politicking. What the heck? But what I did find was a whole bunch of 72 tops. Like literally this box is, I'm gonna put markers there, jammed with 72 tops. Hall of Famer Orlando Cepeda. Behind Mo Queen or whoever that is, yeah. Ed Crane pulls, and there's numerous of each one in various states of, you know, that's got a big crease on it. But these, a lot of these came in a guy's collection that I bought several years back. I have a video on it. I call it the Trenton lot. It was several million cards, 2.5 million cards, I'm guessing. Filled up a big U-Haul truck. So that one has a $1 price tag on it from October of 2000. The gentleman passed away in 2009. So this was November of 95. He put a price tag on it. That's how I can see it. 3 of 98. He put a $1 price tag on it. You know. So this guy, who after he passed away, his brother sold his whole thing to me. We had it for sale, and I bought it. I paid like $3 grand for it for like 2.5 million cards. All right, Twins photos, $1.50. Down Gullet, Jerry Kinney. That one's all worn out. Has $1.25 on it. A ridiculous price on that one. And there's more 72s here, right? Maury Wills, Ken Henderson, Billy Williams, but that was all beat up. Mickey Lolich, right? And then on this row here is all 71s. Don Kessinger's, Willie Smith, Jim LeFevre, Fritz Peterson, Jim Hart, several Jim Harts, some Senators, team photos, which would probably include Ted Williams in there somewhere. Not sure if he was still, I think Williams had a 72 card, so he should have been here in 71 coaching. But anyway, there's a bunch of, I mean, and some of them are in really nice shape. So that was that box that I had sitting around for a while. Just haven't really gotten into checking them all out yet. And then there's this box. And I just, because I pulled them out, that's why they're down here on the floor. There's this box. And it's got all 72 tops in as well. It's a 3,200 count box. This one is full. Front to back. Some of them are in sleeves, some of them aren't. Manny Modas. Like 6 or 7 of those, dude. 4, 5, 6, 7 Manny Modas. You know, these are semi-high numbers, all high 500 numbers. Over here, these are more 72s, Reds team checklist, you know, team cards. JC Martin, Joe Coleman, Mike Blum, Danny Riddleberger. These are 600 card numbers, mid 600s. So getting into the higher numbers now. And then over here is what's in the back here. Here's some more. These are 100s. Price tags $1.25 for Charlie Fox manager card. This has a $25 price tag on it. It's the same guy. How's it got a $25 price tag on it? Condition, I guess. But it's a low number. 25 bucks. You guys see it? Holy moly. 60 cents on that one. It's got some corner dings. This one's all beat up and worn. 60 cents. This one's got corner issues. $1.25. You know, here's a Bob Gibson. What do you think you got on this Bob Gibson? That's, it's not in the best of shape. It's not in the worst, but it's, you know, it's only $8. How about this Bob Gibson? $8. How about this Bob Gibson? There's probably another one behind. No, $8 for the Gibsons, and they're not in the best of shapes. I wouldn't pay $8 for them. I saw these. I have a little bit, I guess, a little bit higher standard, I guess. You know, Eddie Watt. You know, here's a nice Charlie Fox. No price tag on that one. Or, yeah, Charlie Fox. 60 cents. And you get that one that says there's $1.25. And then you hit the $25 one, which is coming up somewhere in here. How about there? Booyakasha. Like, dude, you're asking more for that than a Bob Gibson? Here's a beat up Yankees. This would be, these are cards I would throw away. These cards I would trash. This card is all beat up, destroyed, right? Oh, here you go. Ready? It's my trash cans over there. You're not going to be able to see it, but trust me, it's on the floor now. It's in the trash. That's where it belongs. I got a box full of cards that I threw in the trash, and he had a $1.25 price tag on a card that was all beat to shit. $1.25 for the good ones. Semi-good, 60 cents. That makes sense. Dave Cash. No price, 60 cents. Bunch of Dave Cashes. A big stack of Dave Cash. All varying degrees of, you know, condition and stuff. So that's another box. And this box here, they're chucked down the side here even. Like he's stuffing them on the sides. These are 630 numbers, so these are semi-high. Right, so that's another box of 72s. Yeah. There's another box of 72 tops. I got a shitload of 72 tops. Yeah, right. The past is alive. Hey, what's up, John? Here's a Steve Garvey. No price tag. It's 686 is the card number. These are all stuffed on the side too. This box is overflowing. I bought a Bill Buckner Gold Cup, card 119, no price tag. Clyde Osteen, Wilbur Wood. I just sold a couple of these out of my store this year too, the Wilbur Woods. I don't have all of them listed. There's just way too many here. I have my eBay store. That thing's running along the bottom, along with a couple of my buddies who have eBay stores. Here's a nice Ray Fosse 470. It's a little miscut on the back, but the front looks okay. Alex Johnson, Hal McRae. That's got water stained on it. Bill Russell. That's 736. Tommy John, 264. There's another Garvey. How about I sold like 2 of these this year too already. The Larry Boa card, 520 card number. Angel with like that. He's got the halo above his head. That's strategic positioning by the photographer. This one's all creased up. That would not go in anywhere into my collection anywhere. Greg Nettles, throwing down a bunt. 590 is the card number. Another Ray Fosse. I mean, pulling from the, here's some tucked in the side here. They're tucked in the side here on the center row too. Here's home run leaders with Reggie Jackson and Norm Cash. This is a beat up. See, this one goes in the stinking trash. I don't know what. I just don't. Cards like that, no, don't make it. Some more Bill Buckner Yankee rookie ones. So this is the second. I mean, there's a whole bunch here that aren't sleeved up. Here's I pulled this out before because I was like, why is this one sleeved up right here in the middle of the row? That's because it's the Carlton Fisk rookie card. It's got a centering issue, but other than that, there's some here that are out here in the middle of nowhere, but they're nobodies. So hit and miss on a sleeving. You know, why some are sleeved, why some aren't, I don't know. You know, we got checklist over here. We got a whole bunch of other cards. I mean, these are all 72 tops. Whole bunch, 3,200. So you figure there's about 3,000 of them here because they're in sleeves. So obviously that's going to suck up Tim McCarver. Look at that's going to suck up some of space. You don't like that they're sitting on the edge like that. These cards are going to get wrecked. I'll just tuck them in here, I guess, for now. There we go. So that's another box of 72 tops. Let's see what else did I find. There's a box of something, I don't know. What are these? That's fan favorites on it. Yeah, this is all newer stuff. Newer-ish stuff. Oh, there's another one of my counterfeit Cal Ripken autograph cards. So I TTM Cal Ripken long time ago, decades ago. And like 30 years later, 40 years later, I sent them into PSA to get graded. So there's the one. And I just showed these earlier in the video. And here's the Cal Ripken card that they sent back, the one that I sent them. Same, right? And they said, no bueno. They said a no bueno on my Sandy Koufax, too. They said a no bueno on my Catfish Hunter autograph. Got that when I was a kid. All right. Don Drysdale autographed here in pen. Hank Aaron autograph. No bueno. Heartbroken. I held on to those cards for 30 plus years, right? And just to find out that some jackass in the office signed them instead of Cal. So if John Jabs is still here, I am trying to put together a Gold Cup collection. So if you come across anything older that are gold cups, I would be interested if you are end up selling. I don't tend to see many early gold cups. Yeah, that's fine. On my eBay, not my eBay, I'll send you my email. How's that? I'll type it in the chat. You can write it down, email me, and put something. It's in the title. It'll show up in the title too. To email me and put something in the caption, like cards interested in or something like that. So, because sometimes this stuff will go to the junk and I won't even see it. It'll go straight to like junk mail. So I'm going to type it here for you now. Where is it at? Where can I type it at? Oh, I got to bring it back out. So anyway, if John Jabs is still here. John, remember a couple years ago you had the auction, and I got the Cal Ripken the 82 update card that I bought off of you guys, and it was ended up being creases, so you just gave me the card and didn't charge me for it. Well, that card is creased, but I took it and I had Cal sign it a couple years ago at the Philly show when he showed up there. So yeah, he owed me an autograph, but I had them paying like almost $300 for it, but that's all right. All right, so I'm going to type in my email here for you, Ed. So if you have a chance, you can write it down or take a picture of it with your phone. Oops. All right, that's my email, mwilgus024@hotmail.com. Email me, put something in the, in the subject that says you're looking for cards and what cards you're looking for. If you happen to have a list, shoot me a list. I've had other people shoot me lists of stuff, and also I also came in contact with other people that are selling cards, but he hasn't given me a list, and he's got some really nice sets that he's selling, complete, hand collated and sets and factory sets and stuff like that he has that I'd be interested in it, but they're when you're talking about the 84 Dunruss set and you're talking about possibly 82 Topps trades. I forget what was on this list. Well, here, I got it right here on my phone. Hold up presses. Let's see. Messages. Rock. All right. So what this guy that I met through Facebook Marketplace is selling: 88 Topps traded, 84 Topps traded, 89 Topps traded football, 90 Topps traded football, 92 top set, 90 top set, 1980 top set, 81 top set, 86 top set, 82 top set, 89 set, 91, 84, 88, 95, 83, 87, and 89 top sets all for sale. Oh, good, Ed. So hold on, Ed. Let me switch over to my YouTube and see if there's any chat on my YouTube. I don't see anything yet. I guess it's not showing up. If you have a YouTube channel, throw your link up in here in the StreamYard, and I can look you up and hit you up if you have a channel and give you a sub, Ed. So after that, he's got Fleer sets: 84 Fleer update set, 85, 86, 88, 90, 87, 82, 84, 83, 81, 89, 92, 81 again, 89, and 91 sets. Those are the Fleer sets he has for sale. Then we're talking Dunruss. He's got 2 82 Dunruss, 2 83 Dunruss, 84 Dunruss, 2 81 Dunruss, and 88, 89, 85, 87, 90, 91, 86, and 92 Dunruss sets for sale. And then he's got some miscellaneous stuff like 91 score the rookies, and 89 score set, 91 World Football League little box set, I believe 91 Stadium Club packs. He's got 86 Sport Flicks rookies. He's got 86 Sport Flicks. He's got 87 Sports Flick set. He's got an 89 Upper Deck set with the Griffey Jr. card, right? He's got the 88 Sports Flicks and the 87 Legends All-Stars by Topps. So he's got a lot of stuff for sale. And to buy it all would be a pretty penny to buy the whole shebang. What I met up with him for about was to buy some non-sports. He had some Charlie's Angels cards and stickers that I bought off of him. And then I threw out, do you have anything else for sale? And he said he was getting it together. He got a list together and he sent it to me. So that's all this guy has for sale, but he hasn't come up with a price yet. And when he does, then I can help him either find buyers or buy them myself, and or get them to an auction house that I know that I bought off of that will get him pretty good money, if not above eBay prices for those exact sets. So anyway, so that's that. Now, there's, oh my God, I might as well pull it out again. Got two more boxes for you. And look, I got more. I just haven't pulled them all down. Here's another box that I rustled up. These are all 75 tops, right? They're backwards and forwards. They're 75 tops, not the minis, regular 75. So there's a row and a third of 75 tops. And then, so a whole row and a third, and then they start in 74 tops. And there's a bunch of 74 tops that go into the 74 tradeds and stuff like that. Some of the, hold on, let me pull it all out. Some of the traded cards, which I believe were issued with the sets at the time. There's one of the red checklists. The blue checklist, like look like those were from the 83 top set, but the red ones are the I'm sorry, 74s. The blue ones were 73s, and I'm trying to get all the 73s on, but a whole bunch of 74s. And don't forget, the 74 has the San Diego and Padres mixed up with the Washington National League cards, and I don't know if there's any in there, to tell you the truth. Here's some Red Sox with a cutout insert of Yaz right there. There's no prices on these, not that I can tell yet. I don't feel any on the back. San Diego, no, so far not there. There's some Ralph Halkidge. Yeah, so anyway, so here's a box of 74s that I stumbled across and 75s combination. And then last box on the floor. This is a partial box of 77 tops. Yeah, 1977 tops. A lot of airbrushing going on in this set. But yep, 77 tops. There's about a box and a half, so I figure there's about 1,500 of those there. And I just added one that I had found in a different box, was this buyback card. It's got the silver foil stamp up there on it. Buyback. And of course, here's a Munson. And for some reason, there's a checklist in top loader as well. Don't know. I know why the Munsons are. Oh, here's a Nolan Ryan. It's a little beat up, but it's a Nolan Ryan. It's got some creases in it. A Robin Yount throwing down the bunt. ×2. One's got creases in it. So these all came in that lot again that I call the Trenton lot. Here's a George Brett All-Star, all beat up as well. But behind it is one that's in a little bit better shape. And what's behind that? Nothing. Pedro Bourbon. And there's 3 Bretts. So this is the better of all 3 right here. This second one. That's the better of all 3. And it's got a $35 price tag on it. Oh, there you go. You seen it first. $35. Oh, another Brett. I wonder what he wants for this. I'm going to say around 30 to 35 again, just like the other one. 35, yeah. And it's not in as good a shape as the first $35 one. So here's a Willie McCovey. Willie McCovey. Pretty nice shape. It's got some corner issues down there, but it's probably going to be a $30 to $20, $20 to $30 card. It's only $3. See, how can you charge so much for George Brett and not charge as much for Willie McCovey? I don't know. I don't get it. But it is what it is, right? Oh, here's a beat up Pete Rose. Oh my God, this looks like it was left out at the flea market for like a year straight, just sitting in the guy's display case. It is all faded, right? Like sun faded. And it's got a $10 price tag on it. Are you shitting me? That's the only words there. Oh my God. I'm just seeing who else I can find in here because can't go by what's sleeved up because a lot of them are sleeved up. All right, here's Raleigh Fingers. No price. No price. Don Sutton, no price. Goose, no price. Palmer, no price. Palmer, no price. Parker, no price. Perez, no price. Worn out. Turn back the clock. Yaz, no price. There's a Schmidt and Nettles card, no price, and it's creased all crazy. I throw cards like that away. Stargell, no price. Fred Lynn, Jason Thompson, Butch Weiniger. Here's a gold cup right there, Butch Weiniger. Jason Thompson. There's 2 gold cups right there. These other ones won't be gold cups, not their rookie cards. Jerry Mumphrey, you know, in a sleeve and out of a sleeve. Davey Lopes, it's got a price tag on it, 35 cents, 35, 35, 35, 35. And they're all going to be 35 for the Davey Lopes. Stolen base leaders. Mark Fidrich, 35. $7 for Bill Campbell and Raleigh Eastwick. Are you kidding me? $7. It's card number 8. It's not a high number. Then another one's 35 cents. Because he got a little bit of corner issues. Here's a Reggie Jackson. Okay, Reggie got a $10 price tag on it. Don't know if I'd pay that for that. Another Reggie. No price tag. Okay. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if this guy had, I mean, he seemed to think he had a sense of conditioning before he priced his card, but I don't know, down gullet. All right, Dwight Evans, all boogered up and worn out. Does he have a price tag? Yeah, $1. Billy Buckner with his Marlboro Man or porn star mustache. No price tags. Bucky freaking Dent. No price tag on Bucky Dents. Checklist cards, no price tags either. Anyway, so that's that. And there are other boxes up there that have stuff in. I found a box that had some 70s basketball in it and stuff like that, you know. So still finding gold, still finding treasures. Hey, Alex, what's going on? Read that chat. Yeah, John and Jeff Airtime was here. I don't know if he's probably still here somewhere. I don't have a channel. John inspired me back into collecting about 6 months ago, so I have been slowly but steadily rebuilding my collection with my two daughters who are into modern. Well, that's good. I have my sons didn't. I was hoping they'd get into it, but they my one son does football, Packers stuff, mainly Favre and um, uh, Kenny Rogers or whatever his name is, Rogers. Let's go with that. Kenny Rogers is a singer, right? And Gold Cup cards, yeah, okay. Yep, yeah. I have an eBay store, but I don't focus on just that part of selling. All right, Alex, get back to work. Take care. You too, brother. Stay warm. It's nice and warm out here today. Oh my God, it's so warm. It's ridiculous. It's like 70 degrees out. I walk outside and I'm like, oh my God, I don't need a jacket today. Anyway, I've been on here for 2 hours and 22 minutes. So Donald Blumdahl is going to be going live around 5 p.m. Pacific time. I may join him, but I got to eat before I can join him. He's doing his 20 days of the Christmas Advent, I believe, calendar or something like that. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna sign off now. Hey, everyone, thanks. If you didn't hit that thumbs up, go ahead and do it now. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that now. It costs you nothing, and it helps the channel out. I can make maybe more than $4 a month. At that rate, it's going to take me 10 years to get a check from YouTube. All righty. I got my drink here. I put everything back. So I took everything. Let's move this. Let's do this. I took everything, and let's see. Can I just loosen it up? Yeah, it's not going to work there. Not going to work. All right. I took everything from up there. I had it all stacked up. So I'm trying to organize. I'm getting it better. I'm getting better at it, or at least identifying stuff. This whole stack here, almost this whole stack right here, right there, is like packs, unopened packs. And then I've got all these totes on wheels around here that are unopened boxes and stuff like that of cards. But up in like all of this is just commons now. All this is just commons all the way up to here. These are like 81 tops, 84 tops. This is 1986 clear box. A box of racing cards there. And this is a box of 1984 tops, baseball. And then over here, if the box is turned inside out, it's supposed to be football, hockey, or something like that. So I built that box up, and they're football and hockey. Anything but baseball will be in those. These mailbox slots, I haven't been able to go through all of them yet, but here's one that says it's an 84 Fleer, right? If I can get it open, if I can get it out, which I can't. Here's 85 Donruss. All right. Shoved in the mailbox, 85 Donruss. All right, so there's the box. And let's just look inside. Yep, 85 Donruss. So I haven't even been able to go through all those. I've had these for years, and I haven't been able to go through those mailboxes yet. They've been just kind of stacked up on 85 Donruss. It says 85 Donruss stars and commons extras. And it's got 85 Donruss, and it's the fourth box that he has in these mailboxes. So this is 85 Donruss 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know where 1 and 2 is. You know, got 90 top, 90 Dunros, 90 tops, 90 tops, 90 tops, 90 tops, 90 tops. This is one I shoved in there, 89 tops, because it had a hole in there. 88 tops, 88 tops. This is 88 tops now. It said clear, but it's 88 tops now. I put that one in there. 88 tops, 88 tops. 91 Fleer, 91 Stadium Club. Don't know what that one, it doesn't say. 89 Upper Deck. Box 3. 91 Fleer Ultra, 91 Leaf, 91 Leaf, 91 Leaf. 85 Fleer, 86 Dunros, 86 Dunros. That just has an 89 written on it. I don't know. It's an 89 tops, looks like. 89 Upper Deck, number 1. So is the Griffey Jr. in this 89 Upper Deck? Box number 1. Let's check it out while we're here waiting. Open the sesame. It's not a full box. No, it doesn't look like it's here. Starts out with card number 30. The first 30 some cards are missing. 31. The first 30 cards are missing out of this box. But that's okay because, you know, I've got like 3 factory sets of the 89 Upper Deck anyway. So that's all right. 3 factory sets. 1 sealed. I think 2 have been broken open. All right, guys. Let me switch the camera back real quick. There, one more pan of the room so you guys can see the room. How messy it is with boxes strewn about everywhere. On the floor, up, they're all around me. I'm surrounded by cluttered boxes everywhere. That's a ladder to be able to get to the top of the stacks. I have totes. You can't see it, but behind here, there's totes on wheels, all kinds of stuff. Just craziness, guys. All right. We're going to sign out. Peace, everyone. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your week. Who knows? Maybe I'll see you later on the Donald Blumdahl show. All right. We're just going to turn that. All right, guys. Peace out. Thanks, everyone. Have a good one. And end the stream. I got to go to the bathroom anyway, so it's time. And my dinner's sitting out there. I smell it. The wife cooked it. And hold on, I'm just waiting for 2.5 hours to roll around. We got 30 seconds. Now we're not even going to wait. Peace, everyone. Catch you later. Auto and end the stream. Yep.